I'm looking at discounts hitting 95% off. I'm looking at libraries being filled for pennies on the dollar. If you skip this, you aren't just saving money, you're basically losing value. These aren't shovelware titles nobody plays. These are the titans of the industry hitting rock-bottom prices. Put the wallet down, grab the credit card, because we are about to rob Steam blind. What's good, legends? Welcome back. We have 20 absolute bangers to get through, and honestly, the math on these deals is actually broken. If you don't pick up at least 3 games from this list, I'm gonna assume you hate fun. Hit that sub button so you don't miss the next sale, and let's get right into the madness. Number 1, XCOM 2. Coming in at number 1, we are starting with arguably the greatest strategy game ever made, sitting at a criminal 95% off. For $2.99, you are getting XCOM 2. Listen, this game is pure stress, but the good kind. You're commanding a resistance force against an alien occupation. And let me tell you, when you miss a 99% probability shot that gets your favorite soldier killed, you will feel a rage unlike anything else. It's brutal, it's tactical, and the permadeath mechanics mean every decision actually matters. For $3, that is literally theft. It's got infinite replayability with mods, and the tension of holding your line against a swarm of aliens is unmatched. But hey, maybe you don't want to have a heart attack from stress, maybe you want something that hits you right in the feels instead. Number 2, The Last Campfire. Which brings us to number 2, The Last Campfire. We're dropping the price even lower to $149. This is a massive vibe shift. It's a puzzle adventure from the folks who made No Man's Sky, but it's way more intimate. You play as a lost ember trapped in a puzzling place, searching for meaning and a way home. The art style is gorgeous, it looks like a living storybook, and the narration is incredibly soothing. It's short, sweet, and honestly, for less than $1.50, it's a better therapy session than you'll get anywhere else. It's the perfect palate cleanser before we jump back into the trenches, because things are about to get gritty again. Number 3, Call to Arms, Gates of Hell, Ostfront. It's $8.74, usually $35. If you are a history buff or an RTS nerd, this is mandatory. This isn't your arcade-style shooter. This is the Eastern Front in all its brutal realism. The destruction physics are insane. You can literally level the battlefield. But the killer feature here is the direct control mode. You can switch from playing it like a strategy game to controlling a single tank or soldier in third person instantly. It's immersive, it's historically accurate, and the multiplayer community is hardcore. It's serious warfare. But if you prefer hunting monsters over tanks, you know exactly what's coming next. Number 4, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. It's $9.99. Look, if you haven't played this yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You are getting the base game plus Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, which are basically full games on their own. We are talking easily 150 hours of content here. The writing? S tier. The world? Alive. Every side quest feels like a main story mission. You aren't just fetching apples, you're unraveling curses and deciding the fate of kingdoms. Getting this masterpiece for $10 is a rite of passage for PC gamers. But maybe you're tired of story and dialogue and just want to kick things in the face with style. Number 5 comes in Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. We're back to 90% off, landing at $3.99. This game doesn't care about your feelings, it cares about skill shots. The entire loop is about killing enemies in the most creative, over-the-top ways possible. Kick them into a cactus? Points. Leash them into a giant fan? More points. It is unapologetically dumb fun in the best way possible. The dialogue is cheesy, the action is fast, and playing as Duke Nukem, yeah, you can do that, is the icing on the cake. It's a perfect weekend binge. Now, speaking of playing together, grab a friend because this next deal requires a player too. Number 6 is It Takes Two, the Game of the Year winner, sitting at $8.99. This is hands down the best co-op game of the last decade, no cap. You cannot play this alone. You and a partner play as a shrinking couple trying to fix their marriage, which sounds heavy, but you're fighting squirrels on a plane and riding frogs. The gameplay mechanics change literally every 10 minutes. 1 second it's a shooter, the next is a dungeon crawler, then a rhythm game. It never gets boring. For $8, splitting this with a buddy is a no-brainer. It's wholesome, chaotic, and pure magic. But if you want to collect monsters instead of fixing relationships, let's switch gears. Number 7, Monster Hunter Stories is down to $9.89. Think Pokemon, but in the Monster Hunter universe, and surprisingly deep. Instead of hunting monsters to turn them into hats, you're stealing their eggs and raising them to fight alongside you. It's got a rock, paper, scissors combat system that seems simple but gets super tactical. The art style is cel-shaded and vibrant, totally different from the mainline games. It's charming as hell and runs great on PC. Plus, riding a Rathalos is just plain cool. However, if cute monsters aren't your thing and you prefer being terrified for your life, turn the lights off for this next one. Number 8, Resident Evil Village for $9.99. This is the definitive action horror experience. You've got vampires, werewolves, and yes, the very tall lady everyone was obsessed with. But beyond the memes, the atmosphere in this game is suffocatingly good. The village feels lived in and terrifying. The gunplay feels punchy, the graphics are photorealistic, and the pacing is a roller coaster. One moment you are powerless, the next you're blasting lichens in the face. $10 for a AAA horror title of this quality is a steal. But maybe you want the thrill of the hunt without the zombies chasing you back. Number 9, The Hunter Call of the Wild, dropping 90% to just $2.99. This is the most immersive hunting sim ever made. Period. The visuals are breathtaking. You can honestly just walk around the forest and treat it like a hiking simulator. The wind, the leaves, the sound design, it's incredibly atmospheric. But when you spot that prize buck, the adrenaline kicks in. You have to account for wind direction, your scent, and your noise level. It takes patience, but the payoff is massive. For $2, it's a steal just for the scenery alone. But let's take that atmosphere and twist it into something completely psychological. Number 10, Layers of Fear 2016 for $2.99. This is a walking simulator that messes with your head. You play a painter going insane in his mansion. The cool thing is the dynamic environment. You walk into a room, turn around, look back, and the door is gone, or the hallway has stretched. It's jump scare heavy, sure, but the way it warps reality in real time is trippy. It's short, you can beat it in a night, but for the price of a soda, it's a great haunted house ride. Now, if you're done being scared and just want to punch someone in the face, I've got the solution. Number 11, Mortal Kombat 11, slashed to $5. $5 for one of the best fighting games on the market? Yes, please. The story mode is essentially a high-budget movie, the roster is stacked, and the graphics are crisp. And obviously, the fatalities are as glorious and gruesome as ever. The customization is deep too. You can tweak movesets and skins to make your fighter unique. Whether you're a button masher or a frame data nerd, MK11 delivers. It's iconic. But let's keep the combat flowing and move to a hidden gem you might have missed back in the day. Number 12, Remember Me, sitting at $3.99. This is a cyberpunk action game from the Life is Strange devs, set in a futuristic Neo-Paris. The world building is insane. You play as a memory hunter who can remix people's memories to change the outcome of events. It's a super unique mechanic. The combat is rhythmic unless you build your own combos, which is a cool twist. It's got a killer soundtrack and a story that actually makes you think about privacy and technology. It's a bit rough around the edges, but for $3, the art direction alone is worth the price of admission. Speaking of style,
number 13 is the definition of style. Devil May Cry 5 for $7.99. If you want to feel like a god of combat, this is it. The smoking sexy style meter demands you vary your attacks, swap weapons, and stay in the air. You play as Nero, Dante, and V, and they all play completely differently. The RE engine makes the characters look hyper-realistic, while the action is pure anime chaos. The music ramps up as your style rank increases. It pumps you up so hard. It is undeniably the king of hack and slash. But let's rewind the clock to a legendary FPS reimagined. Number 14 is Black Mesa, down to $3.99. This is the fan-made, Valve-approved remake of the original Half-Life, and it is glorious. If you've never played Half-Life because it looks too old, play this. They completely rebuilt the Zen levels, the alien world, turning the worst part of the original game into the best part of the remake. The physics puzzles, the storytelling without cutscenes, the head crabs, it's all here but looking modern. It's a love letter to PC gaming history. And from a game about saving the world with a crowbar, we go to a game about saving the world by delivering packages. Number 15 is Death Stranding Director's Cut for $9.99. Look, I know people call it a walking simulator, but it is so much more. You are reconnecting a fractured America by traversing the most rugged, beautiful terrain imaginable. The atmosphere is haunting, and the social strand system, where you use ladders and bridges left by other players, is genius. It's weird, it's Kojima, and it's surprisingly addictive. Managing your cargo weight and balance becomes a puzzle in itself. Plus, the director's cut adds new weapons and tools that make the early game way smoother. It's an experience you won't forget. But if you prefer your RPGs with a bit more Japanese flair and giant swords, let's look at the other Monster Hunter. Number 17 is Monster Hunter Rise, hitting $7.99. We talked about stories earlier, but this is the mainline action experience. Rise is faster and more fluid than World. You have a wire bug that lets you zip around the map like Spider-Man, and you can ride a giant dog called a palamute. The combat is tight, the monsters are unique, inspired by Japanese folklore, and the multiplayer is flawless. For $8, the amount of boss fighting content here is staggering. It's perfect for quick sessions. But if quick sessions isn't your vibe and you want to lose an entire night in the blink of an eye, number 18 is Sid Meier's Civilization 6. It's 90% off, costing $5.99. This is the just one more turn trap. You start playing at 8 p.m., you blink, and it's 4 a.m., and you're declaring war on Gandhi. You guide a civilization from the Stone Age to the Information Age, managing cities, armies, and culture. The district system in Civ 6 adds a cool city planning puzzle layer to the game. It's deep, it's rewarding, and it has endless replay value because no two maps are the same. $6 for thousands of hours? Math checks out. Now let's trade strategy for pure, unadulterated looter-shooter chaos. Number 19 is Borderlands 3, also 90% off at $5.99. The story might be hit or miss for some, but the gameplay, it is the best in the series. The guns feel amazing, the movement is faster with sliding and mantling, and the sheer volume of loot is overwhelming. Bazillions of guns isn't just a marketing tag. You've got guns with legs, guns that shoot burgers, guns that scream. It's vibrant, loud, and perfect for turning your brain off and watching numbers fly out of enemies. And finally, we're ending with a game that combines parkour and zombies perfectly. Coming in at number 20 is the OG Dying Light. It's 88% off, dropping to $2.99. Before the sequel came out, this redefined zombie games. The day-night cycle is terrifying. During the day, you're the hunter. At night, the volatiles come out and you are definitely the prey. The melee combat is crunchy and satisfying. Drop-kicking a zombie off a roof never gets old. It still looks incredible and plays smoothly. For $3, it offers one of the best open-world playgrounds ever made. Grab it, run for your life, and thank me later. Listen, that is less than $120 for all 20 games combined. That is an entire library of award winners for the price of one deluxe edition of a modern game. My question for you guys is, which one of these deals is the biggest steal? Is it XCOM for $3 or Witcher for $10? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like if you want more deal alerts. I'm watching the store so you don't have to. Catch you in the next one.